Welcome to Centauri Stir Fry. How the heck are you? Hope you guys are being excellent to each other out there. Today, we're getting into the Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format of Lobo, the main man. The main man, the last Caesarian, the ultimate Bastich. That's right, we got the Sideshow Collectibles Lobo Premium Format. This is the original. They do have a new one coming out where it's like playing guitar. And also, Prime 1 has like a gigantic third scale monstrosity that's coming out. But yeah, I think it's going to lead to a lot of divorces out there. And I kind of like having a roof over my head, so I'm probably going to avoid that piece and just stick with the original. I love Lobo. I think it's one of DC's most misused characters in all hell. His first appearance, though, if you're curious, is Omega Men number 3 in 1983. And you're like, that's not Lobo. That's just some carny. You're right. It is a carny. It's just a pale impression of Lobo, but it's his first appearance. It's back in the day. He's got this weird orange and purple costume. It's a cool book to have, definitely. But if you ask me, the first appearance of Cool Lobo is this, 1990, Lobo number 1 by Keith Giffen and Simon Beasley. The art by Beasley is so freaking awesome and fun. It's just great, man. It just screams metal. It's so much fun. And that's what it is. It started out as like kind of a satire of, The Dark Knight Returns or Wolverine or Cable or Dirty Harry, RoboCop. I love all those characters, by the way. But DC was just kind of poking fun at that kind of gritty darkness, whatever. For me, as a kid, I was like, it still works. I love this character. He's just super powerful, tough. He's almost immortal. He's very smart too, by the way. In this little miniseries here, he actually develops a weird biological weapon that takes out his entire planet, which is kind of creepy and weird. Talk about the parallels of what's going on now in this crazy clown world. And he also finds like the last survivor of that is actually his 5th grade science teacher, I think, or English teacher, whatever. I love the story. I love the statue. I think it's awesome. Just all kinds of really cool detail and aspects of this piece that I can go on and on about, and I will after I take my sip. My isolation juice. The Sideshow Collectibles Lobo Premium Format next to the Batman Blackest Night Batman Pop. Ooh. Okay, here's the base, looking pretty cool, but I have no idea what it is. No idea. There's some rubble, there's some damage. We got some shell casings up here, and this skull here. The skull is really brutal looking. It really looks like Simon Beasley's art. Kind of reminds me of maybe some Judge Dredd stuff or something from the Wasteland. He's got his like hole blown in the side of his head. It's pretty gory looking. You take that skull out and you can put dog in there. It's supposed to resemble some kind of just the attitude of Lobo, I guess. And you got some motorcycle emblems, some exhaust pipes, and these awesome boots, man. My turntable stinks. Boots are amazing. I love these freaking things. Look at these clod hoppers, spikes everywhere. I mean, this guy looks like a member of Kiss. It's like Gene Simmons or something on steroids. And on the side here, we got these more exhaust piping. And right here, carved in this little engine here, is a dolphin. So if you're not familiar, Lobo loves his dolphins. There's some more stuff. It's kind of just, heavy metal vibe. And then over here, you got all this. This is all mixed media right here, which is just amazing. And these little straps, or like buckles, are sculpted. Probably some of the best mixed media I've ever really seen. Okay, now we're moving up to these metal as hell knee pads. I mean, we're talking just giant skulls. They're like the knee pads that a dude in a black metal band would probably wear. Get rust elements, there's rivets. Very, very cool. Fully sculpted, just freaking awesome as hell. Okay, and now we're looking at the mixed media portions. We got the leather pants, which is pretty fly. And then you got this pretty cool leather strap that's supposed to be like, I guess, hooked to his holster here. And then you've got like a metal belt buckle. And above that is like this really awesome skull belt buckle. And that portion's leather, and you got these like metal like studs that are in it. And it's the 90s, so you'd have to have tons of pouches. I mean, he was doing it too. And here's the holster. Big freaking pistol, like something from Laser Tag or Photon. He's even got a little skull and crossbones there, which I don't think I remember seeing the first time. There's skulls all over this guy. Got this metal chain. There's actually a magnet. I think there's a magnet in his arm that kind of holds it up just a little bit. It kind of grabs these chains, which is pretty sweet. Fingerless gloves. He's like Johnny Depp or something. What the hell? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. He's got nipples, sure, they're hard nipples, and usually that makes me uncomfortable, but very cool leather jacket, and this is actually bendable, so you can do whatever you want with that. Look at them guns! I like the exaggerated physique of this statue. I think it's fitting for this character. And on the back, we got his classic Bite Me Fanboy leather jacket, which I think is awesome. I think it's cool. We got some real metal rivets in there, which is pretty sweet. More of them guns! The classic Lobo head. This is the one from the miniseries. The original miniseries. He's got like the Wolverine hairdo, these big chops, he's got this giant jaws, these big teeth. He's got that freaking iron cross there, which is complete, that's what you did if you're a metal kid back then. But really, really cool detail. Just a nice smile. I just like the way he looks. He's got a really cool mustache. The chops are like, man, some of the best chops I've ever seen. He almost looks like a jacked up Nikki Sixx. I just now noticed that. That's ridiculous. Look at this. More nipple, if that's what you need. Crazy gun here, which is huge. Yeah, the gun is cool. It's the paint on the gun's like not great. I mean, it's okay. Like this woodstock's pretty sweet, and it's got that grip there, and I like the hands the way they're painted. But for the most part, it just looks like a paint gun just kind of hit it and just went crazy. Like, it's a space gun. Don't worry about details. All right, here's the Dreadlock Portrait, which is pretty cool. He's got this stogie Really awesome, like eye paint. I like the paint in the eyes. I think it's great. And then what we do is we take this and pull this part out. All right, never mind my disgusting hands, but here's the exclusive, which is like flaming a skull. It almost resembles Ghost Rider. You know, they're both bikers, so I guess maybe they're just poking a little fun at it. But I think it's just some pathetic victim who tried to get the best of Lobo, and of course you never get the best of Lobo. He'll be back. So what you do is you take the chain portion from the standard version and shove it into this extra piece they gave you. So now this can like kind of hangs, just kind of hangs loose. I like it a lot. It looks like Rob Zombie now, which is nice. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Fun exclusive, I think. Just an awesome looking piece. I keep saying awesome a lot, but I'm just a dumb metalhead. What are you gonna do? I mean, I'll probably turn this off and go listen to some Napalm Death until my ears bleed. Okay, now we'll swap out dog, and that'll be the end of it. I think one of these special pieces that Sideshow put out definitely seems like it's a passion project for somebody out there. Dog, English bulldog here. He's got red eyes just like old Lobo, and he likes to bathe in blood just like Lobo. Really awesome detail on the teeth. He's got that lazy ear. He's been working out too. Look how buff he is. He's just like a huge, hefty dog who doesn't take any crap from anybody. Got a spike collar, of course. Originally, I think he was supposed to be bought together, but I think they just kind of backed out and decided, hey, we can make more money if we just split them apart. But this dog is muscular. Look at that. Man, that dog's been doing some push-ups. And if you're curious, we can throw it back here and I'll show you. I think it is supposed to be male, but it's just like one singular ball. One space ball. Alright, that's going to do it. That was a look at the Lobo Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles. In my opinion, their best DC piece yet, so far. Just a great example of mixed media. I'm not even that big of a fan of mixed media, but you gotta respect what they did here. The tailoring is just amazing. You got metal, you got leather, you got faux leather, you got zippers. I mean, it's just got all kinds of things. You got this beautiful dog here. He's just a cute little ornery son of a bitch here. So I'm a huge fan of this character. I just think he's so much fun. There's plenty of room out there for a good time. I think that's what Lobo has always brought to me. It's just a goofy, fun time. Even though I think it could be used in a more serious manner, I don't think DC's quite figured out how to do that after all these years. What has it been, like 30 freaking years, and they still can't get it right, if you ask me? So maybe one day Lobo will get this respect he deserves. The main man deserves some damn respect, okay? And I think we'll end this video with another shot of the dog's Uniball. Remember, spay neuter your pets, and fear is the mind killer. We'll see you next time.